Good afternoon, Wealth Press subscribers and viewers. Welcome to another midweek update with Lance Ippolito. Lance, welcome.
Hey, everyone.
How are you doing today?
Busy trading, but
Yes.
that's a good thing.
Yeah. Tell us what you're trading today. Where's the action?
Buy two names. Oh, and my whole screen just went blank. Two names today that are moving from the members of the Free Riders Club and of course Blitz, and they are COMM Communications. The stock is up 20% today on earnings. Those calls jumped up in value pretty nicely today. And then the other stock that we just did for the Free Riders Club is BHC, which was the old VRX that some folks may be familiar of. They announced earnings yesterday. Pardon me, this morning.
That's Valiant. I remember Valiant.
Yes. So they changed their name to get away from that negative reputation. Right. And they acquired, I believe it was Eaton Pharmaceuticals, who had in the eye space, and to separate the companies into two. The stock was up 30% pre-market, up about $5 or so, with the market makers were only implying about $1 move this week. So these call options exploded in value. Shares exploded in value. I made a video for members actually early in the morning, and we got out right at the open. I know some people got out pre-market who were in the common stock, but a massive mover in that one. So a really good day here. Now just looking for some trades for the end of the week.
Okay. So that's quite the turnaround story for Valiant, which is now Bosch Pharmaceutical, is it?
Yes.
Or Bosch Health Sciences, as I recall?
Yeah, Bosch Health.
Well.
Yeah. No, they try to keep the name as clean as possible to get away from the...
Sure. Michael Pearson. Yes, I remember that story well. It wiped out a lot of investors up here in Canada, because I believe the company was based in Montreal, if I'm not mistaken.
They were Canadian. Papa Joe, remember?
Yeah.
And Billy Ackman was the big shareholder. Kept adding from, I think, the 200s down to the 40s. He got out somewhere around there.
Wow.
He eventually couldn't take the pain anymore.
Well, who could endure that? That's like clutching onto an anchor on your way to the deep briny. So what are you thinking about for the end of week trades? What's got you?
I like cybersecurity names. I'm actually looking at FireEye right now, which we actually caught. Was it last week? Yeah, last week when they reported earnings, stock jumped about 17%. So I like FireEye. Nordic Lock and LOK reports today after the close, which was the old, what was it? Semantic Internet Security? I believe it was, what was it?
Semantic.
Yeah, Semantic. That was it. That was all stored on everyone's computer when you bought a new computer years ago.
Oh, yeah. They
changed their ticker and LOK. They report cybersecurity names have been hot. If you look at PANW, Zscalper, obviously with the hacks and all the negative publicity that some has been hitting lately, like when the guy from Tampa, teenager, hacked into Bill Gates and Elon. Or not Bill Gates. Everything did his, all the famous celebrities' Twitter accounts and asked for a ransom of Bitcoin and all this stuff.
Right.
Apparently, my buddy told me actually here in the courthouse yesterday, they hacked into a security camera and published a porn video for the people to watch. So cybersecurity has been all over lately.
Huh. And what do you make of Bitcoin at marching up on 12,000 again?
I personally don't follow it. maybe I should. I do know the Bitcoin stocks like Riot Blockchain, which is in South Florida, who somehow changed their name to blockchain and got popular. And the Dave Porte guy from Barstool Sports has been all over the Bitcoin move. So yeah, I think with the precious metals moving higher and the dollar crashing, I personally think any alternative to cash is probably going to go up. So therefore, Bitcoin.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's also what's driving gold now, setting new record territory above $2,000.
Indeed, and silver. Look at silver move.
Yeah, where's silver today? I didn't actually look at silver yet. Here,
silver was up another 4% in the morning, and we're looking at nearly 5% at the moment.
Yeah, well, if silver, in 2011, September 6, 2011, gold was at 1924 intraday, which was its previous record high, and silver was trading at $44 an ounce at that time. So the ratio of silver to gold, if the same were to apply in today's gold dollars, it implies a silver price of above $46.
That's what everyone always talks about, the ratio. And if you look at what has upside, let's say to resistance, since we're technically talking trading terms, that 40, 44, $46 level, that could be a magnet for silver. And then gold, you got blue skies ahead. People were calling for, once it hits 2000 or 1980, it's going to drop, hitting that upside resistance. Well, it just blew right through.
Yeah.
So people want the metals.
2,100 next, $3,000 after that. Do you think we'll see $5,000 gold within this decade?
Within the decade? Yeah. I why not? What are they going to do? Stop printing money?
Yeah. What about cannabis stocks? I've noticed there's some of the cannabis stocks have really started to tack on value.
Yeah, yeah. I like the cannabis names, but I guess I thought I was the only one up until last week, which was not true. Cronus reported today it's down $1, 15%. I don't know if that's going to lay is going to foreshadow other names like Tilray and Canopy, the other, big players.
Yeah.
Tilray and Canopy do report next week. I believe Canopy's on Monday. But damn, Cron, what the heck?
Yeah. Heartbreaking.
A
little heartbreaking.
Yeah, there's been a lot of flow, especially in Tilray and Canopy. Not necessarily Cron, so I guess I could give it that. But I've been speaking with traders, especially in the options market over the past week, and now I feel like everyone is long cannabis. And when everyone's thinking they're going to spark higher, that boat gets a little too bloated, and they tend to do the opposite. So I am a little scared of that. It's just everyone's getting on the cannabis train, and usually we have a shakeout when that happens. But man, it's heartbreaking though. I really thought we see a good quarter with the cannabis stocks, with people staying home and such, and Cron did not lay a good impression.
Yeah. The S&P 500 is flirting with its previous all-time high. It's 33.22 today, and I think the all-time intraday was 33.84, somewhere in there. I guess that's just a byproduct of the multiplication effect of fractional banking and the monetary supply with no other place for money to go.
You said it. Where else are people going to put money?
Yeah.
It's just it's forcing money into stocks, and people went right back into the NASDAQ, which made a new high. And the only thing that is, I think, something that people should take notice of is the trades are starting to get crowded. When you look at internet software, when you look at some of the tech stocks, everyone's starting to pile in these names, like Fastly, even Etsy, Roku, and they reported decent numbers. I mean, Etsy, phenomenal numbers. And some of these stocks are down 10, 20% today, just on either profit taking or just people saying, hey, everyone's long, we're going to shake them out. So it's crowded, kind of with cannabis. Money, it's getting a crowded trade. And, you would think, well, let's pick some stocks that aren't near 52-week highs. Okay, that's a good analysis, but what are you going to buy? Banks?
Well, Warren Buffett's buying banks.
And Warren Buffett's been wrong, and more wrong for the longest time now. If it wasn't for Apple making up 40% of his book, good old Warren would be probably not in the game anymore.
Wow. All right, Lance. Well, let's leave it there for this week. We'll come back to you next week. Have a fantastic weekend.
You too, James.
Thanks. Bye for now.